Welcome back to the Morning Blend, where it's time for Ryan J's Reviews. Ryan has 3 movies to talk about today, and he wants to also invite Morning Blend viewers to one of them.
That's nice, and he's not going to make us sing or dance again, and our viewers are very thankful for that. All right, so it's like,
as am I, girls.
So, do you want to start talking about this movie behind us, Zero Dark 30?
This movie is huge. It's one of the biggest films of the year. It's kind of coming out late in the game. We're getting it here, you know, this week, next week. It is directed by Kathryn Bigelow, who is the first female ever to win an Oscar for
Hurt Locker.
Yes, very good.
I did not like that movie, though, I have to say.
I didn't like it either, and that won Best Picture, and she won Best Director, and this one is a contender for Best Picture again. It's going to be up against Lincoln and Argo and Silver Linings Playbook and Les Mis. It's a very good, gritty, intense movie. It's about the discovery of Osama bin Laden and really one woman's quest that spans over a decade trying to find him. That woman's played by Jessica Chastain.
Okay.
You remember her?
Do you like her?
I love her. Molly, we saw her together in Lawless.
Yes. And you know what? I just saw another movie about this. I can't remember the name of it, but it's about SEAL Team 6 and their quest for Osama bin Laden. There's a woman who plays a pivotal role, and I wonder if she is just more of a minor part in that movie, but I wonder if this is more of her story.
I don't know if it's the same person, but this is based on a true story, and this woman who actually still works for the CIA, so it sucks to be her. She can't even attend the Oscars this year, like Aaron Brockovich did with Julia Roberts that year. You know, Jessica Chastain has to go it alone representing this real-life woman. But it really is a must-see. It's one of the year's best films. I liked it. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes long, but it's well-paced.
Okay.
And it's
Whereas
interesting.
Lincoln, you felt like was not as well paced. A lot of people feel that was kind of slow, right?
Yeah, it's kind of
was that
snoozer.
2 hours and 40 minutes?
At least. Felt like 17 hours. You know?
Yeah. Who else is in the cast for this? Anybody else?
This actually has John Barrowman in it, who's a friend of the Morning Blend, and he has a big
now
part.
I'm going to see it.
You have to see it for him. He has like 2 lines, but he's outstanding. James Gandolfini and Mark Strong, a couple other people that'll surprise you. So it's really good.
Okay, nice. Okay, people can go to this movie with you.
Yes, I'm doing a movie club for this one. It's next week, Thursday, and you can win a free pair of tickets for the screening on January 10th at 7 p.m. You have to arrive by 6:30 to get your reserved seats, so make sure you're available then. To enter to win, just go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/RyanJReviews, and you can learn there how to win.
That's
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay, is it possible that you like The Impossible?
I loved The Impossible.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know that I can sit through it again. You know, if I like a movie, I'm willing to see it over and over again, even if it's just mediocre. This movie's outstanding, but it's so hard to watch and disturbing that I don't know that I'll ever be able to watch it again.
I know nothing about it. What's it about?
This is based on the tsunami in Thailand in 2004 that killed over 230,000 people. And it's based on one family's true story. The parents are Naomi Watts and Ewan McGregor, and their 3 boys. And it's just amazing because they didn't use any CGI special effects in this film. The entire film they recreated using scale models and putting the actors in tanks for like weeks at a time, and it's incredible how they accomplished this film.
See, the problem that I have with movies like this is there's that foregone conclusion, like the Titanic, and it's why I didn't like Titanic. I'm like, the ship is gonna sink.
Right.
It's like you go to this movie, you know the tsunami's gonna hit.
Well, and in Zero Dark 30, you know that they're gonna find Osama bin Laden because it's a true story. Here, you know that this family survives, so there are no real spoilers. It's based on a true story. But seeing what they went through in a way that really makes you not only empathize, but identify and kind of feel it is really a unique and kind of crazy experience.
I have a serious fear of tsunamis, truthfully. I really do.
In Milwaukee?
Dreams about it everywhere. It's why I will never leave the Midwest.
Yeah.
It's
terrifying.
but it's, you know, you can watch videos on YouTube and all that stuff of tsunamis and all this stuff. So, I mean, do you really feel like this is a good portrayal of what's happening?
It really is. It's so intense. And the real life family that this happened to was on set. They went back to the same location in Thailand. They were there to consult, and it's very real. And it's worth seeing. Naomi Watts is the actress. She's going to get nominated for Best Actress at the Oscars this year for this role. And it's easy to see once, but that's it.
And looks like a movie you should see on the big screen just because of the effects that you mentioned. Let's talk about Promised Land. We just have a short bit of time here. Who's in it? And we have to know what fracking means.
Right. This is the fracking movie, which basically is a process of digging deep into the earth to build for for natural gases, but there's some controversy around it because it's not so green and somewhat dangerous. The movie's about that. It's written by and starring Matt Damon, reteams him with the director Gus Van Sant, who he worked with in Good Will Hunting. He won the Oscar for writing that film, Matt Damon. So it's well written, well performed, more of a rental though in awards season than a must-see on the big screen, but some good relationships. Frances McDormand is also in it. There's a good balance between the relationships in the film and also the controversy, and it's good.
I feel like people see it just because of Matt Damon, because he's such a phenomenal actor.
He's a star.
Yeah, he is a star.
Like
That's a perfect way to say it.
Like Born Legacy, because I'm just now on Netflix. If you haven't seen those movies, I mean, he's fantastic
They're so
in those.
good.
They're so good to watch.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can like Ryan J on Facebook, and why wouldn't you? You can also follow him on Twitter, and for his full movie reviews, check out his website, ryanjreviews.com, and that's also where people go to find out about going to Zero Dark 30 with you, correct?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks,
Thank
and thanks
you.
for the trivia.
Anytime.